don't have anyone to speak with.
Okay, I don't have
Hi,
any.
Priyanka. Nice to see you again. Your mic is muted. Can you check your mic? At the bottom of your screen, you'll find a mic option.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes. Hello, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi. Did you do something to your face?
No.
Oh, it's the same as I saw in the morning.
Yeah,
You look
but
brighter.
room is changed.
Oh,
Of
okay, okay. You
place.
changed the room. Is there a
Yeah.
specific reason of changing the room?
No, no. You said na there is network issues.
Oh,
There is some
correct.
network.
Right, right,
Yeah.
correct, correct. Can we go back? Can we go back to your English and can I give you a little feedback?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, ma'am.
So we worked on two areas, right? I told you about two areas. One was to be able to think of the words at the time when it is required. Another one is to use the right word, to think of the right word to use. Apart from this, there are other areas that I work. For example, you said I belong from English medium, right? We
Yeah, I
corrected,
belong to.
yes, either it will be I belong to, and then contextually, even for English medium, we will say that I studied in English medium school.
Yeah, I studied in English medium school.
Okay, we don't say belong. Belong मतलब वहां से हूँ, right? I belong to Raipur. It means मैं रायपुर से हूँ.
Originally, or
Hello?
yeah, we can say originally. I am from like some place.
You can say that, yes. You can say that, but that is a very different sentence,
Okay.
right? Moving ahead, you mentioned very initial, very start of the conversation. You said, I just saying that I can't hear you. Very initial, very first time when we started talking, and I asked, like, what were you saying? I couldn't hear you. And you said that nothing. I just saying that I can't hear you or I can't see you,
I was
right?
saying.
Yeah, I was just saying, correct. We have to
Yeah.
make sure that we use proper helping verbs and proper main verbs in our sentences. Okay? Otherwise, the sentence will remain incomplete. Okay, moving ahead, you mentioned I have no anyone to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you find out the mistake in this sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
I have no anyone to talk.
I have. I have no. I have not anyone
Mm,
to
think more.
whom with I can speak.
No, no, think more. I am very sure you know this.
I have no one.
Okay.
I have no one whom with I can speak. I have no one with whom I can speak.
Correct. Finally, I have no one with whom I can speak.
I can speak with whom I can
Wow.
speak. Yeah.
Wow. That's I knew it that you knew. Other way that you can say the same sentence is I don't have anyone to speak with.
Okay. I don't have anyone to speak with.
Yes. Yes. And
Okay.
what was the earlier sentence that you mentioned?
I have no one who
Yes,
with.
I have correct.
Yeah.
I have no one with whom I can speak. Right? With will come before whom, okay, not after whom.
Okay.
Great, great, Priyanka. You know things already. It's just that you need to think before speaking initially.
Yes, ma'am.
If you know something, then you should also get that right. And it's okay to take some time initially. Like we will eventually get better, right? It's a long process. Okay. Moving ahead, you mentioned I want to do PhD also.
Yes.
right? What is the mistake here?
I want to do PhD also. I want to do PhD.
You did talk about multiple things.
Yeah.
Why did you drop also?
Yes, ma'am. It's like it was a mistake. I want to do PhD.
Okay, so you said that I want to do this, and on top of it, I want to do PhD also.
Yeah.
So if you incorporate a lot many things, you need to use also. Why is it unnecessary?
Because PhD is one thing only.
I'll explain. So I don't remember the other areas that you talked about, but you said that I want to be a management professor and I want to do this, I want to do that. And then you mentioned I want to do PhD also, right?
Yeah.
The problem is not with the sentence, the problem is with the positioning of the word also. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be a management professor, I also want to do PhD,
I also want to do PhD.
right? And then we add also before the phrase that we want to emphasize. It acts just like an adjective. Like this is a black pen, right? I cannot say pen black. I have to say black pen for it to make sense. Pen black
Yes.
doesn't make sense. Similarly,
Yeah.
you cannot end your sentence with words like also or only. We always put those words before the phrase that we want to emphasize. I
Yes.
also want to do PhD.
I also want to do PhD.
Okay. Am I clear, Priyanka? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Great, great. You meant, okay, these are all that what I mentioned. Correct. So, coming back to your word recollection, do you have a reading habit, Priyanka? Do you read a lot in English?
Yes, but related to my subject only.
Why I
There
ask
is
this?
no tenses. There is no tenses, only a simple tense.
Okay, okay, I understand. Why I asked for your reading habit is because we need to get better at thinking the words, thinking of the words faster, and also thinking of the right word, right? That doesn't get better with speaking. And it is also one of your biggest challenge, right?
Yeah.
For that, we need to work a little more, but apart from speaking, right? I want you to engage in a 10-minute reading activity, right? Where you read English newspaper article or a good essay or a good magazine article, right? You read for 10 minutes. When you read for 10 minutes consciously with all concentration, not only will you revise your regular words, you will also get hold of new words. You will learn new words in the process. You will understand how they were used in the sentence, so how they should be used. You will understand their meaning, and then in the background you will revise your regular words. Many a
Yeah.
times we just forget basic words, and then we're like, oh shit, how can I forget this word, right?
Yeah.
When you read consistently every day for 10 minutes, eventually you'll realize after some time that, oh, I have got better with words.
Yeah.
Next, what you need to do is for the other 10 minutes, 10 minutes of reading and then 10 minutes, try to rephrase that content you read into other words, using other words. For
Okay.
example, for example, I will give you a sentence, Priyanka. Okay, I will give you a sentence. I can complete the task in 2 days. Right, this is a sentence. Okay, I can complete the task in.
Days.
Can you say the same sentence without changing the tense or the speech and use other words, but it should portray the same meaning? Try. Can you complete it?
I can try to complete the task in 2 days.
You just added extra word. I can try to complete.
Yeah, I can try to complete the task in 2 days.
You
I
cannot use
want to I want to try to complete the task in 2 days. I want to try. How can I
so
say?
the sentence is मैं ये काम को 2 दिन में खत्म कर सकती हूँ.
Hmm,
Okay.
yes.
What you are saying is I want to try to complete the task in 2 days. मैं try करना चाहती हूँ कि ये काम 2 दिन में खत्म हो जाए. It's not the same sentence, right?
Yeah, sense is different.
Can you think? Think. We have a lot of time. Think for 30 seconds. Use different words and say the same sentence.
Like, okay, ma'am. I am able to complete the task in 2 days.
Very good. Very good. How else can you say that? Think. You can do that. I know.
Sorry, ma'am.
You can do that. There are other ways to say the same sentence. I am able to complete the task in 2 days is very correct. What
Okay.
else? How else?
I can complete the task in 2 days. I am able to complete the task in 2 days. I will complete the task in 2 days.
Not will. Will changes the tense.
Like I will like मैं कर लूंगी.
So मैं कर लूंगी और मैं कर सकती हूँ. Is there not a difference?
Mm,
मैं कर लूंगी is definite. हाँ मैं कर लूंगी. Don't worry about it. मैं कर सकती हूँ. मुझे मौका मिलेगा तो कर सकती हूँ. मैं कर लूंगी. मैं definitely कर लूंगी. There's a difference in the sentence, right? One talks about capacity. One talks about definite situation.
yeah.
Okay, I'll write the sentence for you. This is instead of can, you can
Yeah.
use am able to. I can do this, I'm able to do this. I can complete the task, I can accomplish the task, I can finish the task. But instead of task, you can use work, project, piece,
In couple of days.
right? And for 2 days, you can use couple of days. There are multiple ways of saying the same sentence, right? You just thought for 30 seconds. I want you to do the entire activity for 10 minutes for whatever content you will read every day, right? Do engage in this activity, Priyanka. I promise you that you will think of the words faster and more correctly in the future.
Okay.
But you
I
need to
will
do
try.
this every day. Yes. Do you think this activity is a little difficult or will you be able to do it?
No, it's not difficult, but it takes time.
Yes, it does take time. The idea is the more you practice thinking, there will come a point in your time while speaking that you will not have to think of the words at all because you would have got better so much, right? That the words will flow spontaneously. Okay?
Yeah,
Any
okay, ma'am.
questions so far, Priyanka?
Sorry?
Any questions so far?
Yes, no, ma'am. I just want to say, like, I start reading books, story books.
I will
From
not suggest
every,
story, Priyanka, because the
yes,
storybook.
I feel like my tense also need to improve.
Sorry, I did not understand.
I thought that I need to improve my tense also.
It will get
That's
better.
why I'm like I want to because I reading a lot all day. Like management books, I read a lot, but there is no story, there is no tenses, there is only a simple present tense or like so that is
Don't
why.
think about this. When you start reading newspaper articles, when you start reading magazine articles, you will come across multiple tenses. Many a
Okay,
times it will comprise of perfect tense or past tense, right? So you
yeah,
will be practicing. Usually present tense and future tense are easy to understand. It's the past tense and the perfect tense that creates chaos and havoc in our lives, right? So when you read English newspapers or magazine articles, automatically you will focus on tenses. That will become your subconscious habit. You don't have to read anything extra for it.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, that one activity will get you better at sentence structures, placements of word within the sentence, then tenses, prepositions, and definitely the word recollection, which is the prime aim of that activity. Okay,
Yeah,
and I
okay,
must tell you, Priyanka, that the activity is not difficult as such, but it takes a lot of time, and it also
yeah,
takes a lot of time to show results. But when it will show
okay,
result, it will automatically show the highest result. It's not like a gradual process. It will spike suddenly, and you'll realize, oh my god, suddenly what happened? But you would be practicing every day in small amounts.
okay, ma'am. I will try. I will try definitely from today only.
Sure, sure. Let me know how do you feel after a month of this activity.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything you want to say before the session ends, Priyanka?
No, but just want to say thanks a for suggesting this.
Don't worry.